We're doing like a 90s pose. Like a 90s sitcom. Like, hey, yo. Okay, I'm done. But I have Skittles and you don't, so I win.
Yeah, you have declared that.
I do. I'm just being weird, you know. But we are going to losers quarters. We got, I believe, 4 matches left of our tournament. And right now we have Shinjoebi versus Cookietic in losers quarters. What is this?
A stacked tournament.
Very stacked, very stacked. A lot of people today, too. 46 is a respectable number for this time of year. And this is going to be best of 5, so you'll get a lot of froggy pretty boy with a sword action. I don't know.
Froggy pretty boy with a sword.
I couldn't think of, like, it's like Kermit the Frog.
Like, of the sword characters, you're going to call Ike the pretty boy?
Oh, yeah, he's bae. Oh, he's
like,
bae.
No, I agree. He is the more attractive man, but pretty boy goes to Marth.
Pretty boy goes to Marth. Nah, he's more like Fabulous.
Oh.
Speaking of Fabulous, Shinjoebi's gameplay.
Oh my God, those strings have been...
Ooh, the segue.
Just so pretty.
I know. They've been really nice. All these, like, landing nairs. It's just all these resets.
Honestly, just the footstools. He's getting so consistent with them, and that is terrifying. It is absolutely disgusting.
That is what Greninja do. Oh! Wow, he was right outside of that range, too.
He's going to live, but he cannot take another fair.
Nope.
Cookie has been having trouble just catching this frog.
Exactly. I mean, Greninja's a very slippery character, and Shinjoebi knows exactly how to play the movement game. Like, he's always staying out of Ike's effective range. He's always waiting for those window of opportunities to go in, waiting for Cookietic to commit to something, Cookietic thinking he has the read, but he really doesn't.
And Cookie has to be so proactive. There's no way he's going to catch the frog, so everything he has to do has to be in anticipation of what's going to happen.
Right.
So
see, and even just like standing there, the pressure of just having Cookietic be in a shield and Shinjoebi feeling it out. He wasn't even trying to go for anything, just getting into Cookietic's space. And that's also a good way to figure out what your opponent's going to do in that moment. Oh, no! Oh, no, that was gross.
I think I counted 4 footstools in that match.
I thought we had, like, sportsmanship here. That was rude.
And the thing is, like, Cookie literally couldn't do anything, because if he had jumped earlier, it would have let go of the shuriken and still died.
That's Ike's weakness right there. He doesn't have many options off stage.
No, and he's not fast enough to deal with this.
Right. I do like the choice to go Lilat. Obviously, Ike's hitboxes are going to cover through the platforms very well. It's also a stage where he can kind of hide under the platforms, too, to avoid Greninja landing on him too often. Ooh. Ooh, I like that idea. I like the wait to try to continue with the down tilt, but doesn't quite time it right.
And approaching with the reverse is really smart. You get the hitbox out a little bit later, makes it almost safe on landing, and it still sets up for all of Ike's combos.
Oh, exactly.
Cookietic already off to a much better start than he was in the last match.
For sure. Oh, nice. I like the mix-up there with the tomahawk. That was really smart by Cookietic.
That was really lacking in the game, just because Cookie couldn't catch him last time. But Ike's grab game is really good.
It is. I mean, Ike has... Ooh, nice. That was really
air
good.
Dodge.
And this stage choice definitely pulling off for him.
Now let's see if Cookie can extend his lead. If last match is any indication, he's going to struggle to catch this frog once again.
You get the sense that he's feeling out Shinjoebi a lot more than he was game 1. He's kind of anticipating movement a lot more instead of just going for where he thinks Shinjoebi will be, and instead playing a bit more reactionary. Where, like, there he knew, okay, he down-tilted my shield, I can grab him. Because eventually, Greninja has to approach. He has, like, Shuriken, but that's about it. Eventually, a Greninja will have to get into Ike's space, and I think Cookietic realizes that. Ooh.
Shinjoebi doing a great job of spacing everything out and just trying to get a reaction out of Cookietic that he can punish with a kill setup. But Cookie's doing a very good job of just being patient.
Exactly.
Another thing that Shinjoebi's done throughout the set, not necessarily right now, is when he's waiting right outside of Cookietic's shield, it's always right behind him. And Ike does not have an option like up tilt for Fox or something like that. that can really hit behind him well.
Right. Ooh, that was beautiful. Falling up air, excuse me, into down smash. I really like it when Greninjas use that kind of falling hitbox of up air. It kind of drags people down. It has interesting properties.
It is techable, but it's really hard to tech, especially if it's not after a string, if it's just kind of he interrupted your jump with the falling up there.
Right. There's a nice confirm off the throw. Ooh, I like the idea. They're very smart of Shinjoebi to go directly horizontal away from that up smash.
And the idea from Cookietic was great, too, because it was low risk. In order to avoid it,
yep,
Shinjoebi was going to have to go really far away from it.
Ooh, now Shinjoebi could make some magic here. He's got the... Ooh, but Cookietic manages to regain stage control.
One more well-placed aerial or up tilt. The Tomahawk up tilt is real.
It's very, very potent. The wake-up up tilt is such a good option for Ike. It's fast, it's meaty, it kills.
And Cookietic conditions you throughout the match that he's going to grab you when he jumps like that.
Right, because that's all he was doing was the grab game. That was like his first up tilt, or like one of the first up tilts anyway, that he used.
Making sure that you're choosing some kind of defensive options that up tilt will cover and kill.
Exactly.
And I think this is going to be the theme for Shinjoebi if he gets counter picks, is to pick a stage with a wide base. Because anytime he can run away to establish his spacing a little bit better is going to be very advantageous for Greninja.
Right. Like I said before, playing outside of a heavyweight's effective range is always ideal.
Terrifying.
Ooh, jeez. Good air dodge by Shinjoebi. That could have been ugly. I mean, it's so scary to air dodge against Ike because if he's ready for you, he can punch that so hard.
And Cookie has been doing a great job of making sure that he's capitalizing on the few openings that Shinjoebi's been leaving.
Right, exactly.
Should be a nice string for Shinjoebi.
He kind of drops it, though. I think he was expecting Cookietic to choose a different option when landing.
It's also possible that you can SBI those up airs, and normally out of up throw up air at certain percents, Greninja can get 2 up airs. But if you SBI up, often it's not possible to link into that second one.
Right. Also with Greninja's Rage right now, it'd be harder to link the up airs.
Well, Cookie doing a good job of holding on to his lead. He's got Greninja worried. Very much so has the kill power right now.
Oh, for sure. I mean, these two are playing, it's pretty slow-paced, but that's a lot to do with the way they respect each other as characters and as players. They both know that they can do work when given the right kill setup.
Is that going to do it?
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
They were so high up there.
Yes, that was very well played by Shinjoebi. Nice aggression towards the top.
And it loses all that rage, because Rage Ike at the beginning of a stock can really put in work on your percent.
Yes, Ike is definitely a character where if you take his stock first, he's put at a deficit. At least I think so, just because being such a hard hitter, he benefits from Rage. But a beautiful up tilt that actually trades with the grab. What's the frame on that? It's got to be pretty fast. I don't know. I want to look it up. Maybe like, I'm guessing like 6 or something.
I actually think it's a little slower than you think, but
okay,
because of the animation, it looks like a jump squat, and people feel safe to drop their shields.
Yeah, it is a tricky animation for sure. Ooh.
And up tilt comes out on frame 11.
Oh, I thought he was going to charge an up smash there. I think Cookie took air dodge, so that would have been the kill. I think he just did the wrong read.
Cookie's having a lot of trouble in this second stock.
He is. Shinjoebi's really playing the stage, which is helping.
Shinjoebi is doing exactly what you need to do when you have a lead. It's not overextend. Just play safe. Eventually, your opponent's going to feel some kind of a pressure and make some kind of an overcommitment that you should be able to capitalize on.
It's a sense that, to an extent, you got to let things happen as they come. You know, because if you're put in the situation, being overly aggressive, fishing you for kills can make you lose the lead even faster. I think this is what Shinjoebi's capitalizing on too. And that's, with the air dodge read, Shinjoebi's going to take game 3 pretty cleanly. We'll see what Cookietic does to adapt. I'm thinking that...
See, he cannot go back to Lilac
right,
because
I'm
that was
thinking
the most that
stages.
you won. I'm assuming the ban is the triplat, so where does he go?
Smashville?
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think just anytime you get the smaller space, I think that's what's going to benefit him. There isn't because it's best of 5, there's no bans, correct? Or like there's a ban, but it doesn't last the whole set?
Correct.
Correct, okay. So yeah, I definitely agree with this choice.
And especially because now he's gotten a lot better of a read on how to catch Shinjoebi. Because the first set they had here, he struggled a lot. But even on that wider stage of Town and City, you saw that he was able to figure out how to catch the small openings.
Exactly. So I think what Cookietic needs to do to change up Game 4 is to kind of recreate those openings in a sense of baiting. He wants to make Shinjoebi think he can go in when he really can't. Throwing out options that he knows will be safe, but Shinjoebi doesn't think that.
And something Shinjoebi's been doing great at is Cookie's been mixing up his landing options between a defensive option or an offensive option. But they're all relatively reactable because a lot of Ike's moves are somewhat slow. And Shinjoebi's just been spacing around or punishing whatever options he's been choosing.
Exactly. Ooh, using the back hit of the Nair, that's really smart. That's such a good Nair. It covers a lot of space.
And I think it's a much better approach. It's similar to Cloud when it's done with your back facing him.
Ooh, that was really well spaced by Shinjoebi, avoiding the Nair. Greninja gets pretty low with that crouch, so that's actually a good option to beat aerials.
And if any of those up smashes were the sweet spot, Cookietic would have been dead.
Ooh.
So I do not blame Shinjoebi.
Shinjoebi just keeping up the pressure with these down tilts, finally connects a combo out of it. Does not quite kill, though, because it was from across stage. Up throw,
will not yet do it. You need
Maybe
to
with some rage, but
behind Greninja.
Yes.
Doesn't look like it, but otherwise, Cookie would definitely have
You go straight up. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Oh.
Like that.
Yep.
But I think he was going to lose that stock.
Yeah, it was at the point of no return, for sure.
Shinjoebi doing such a good job of getting Cookietic above him. Because Ike is really, that's where Cookietic is struggling, is to land. And Shinjoebi's just getting him up there, forcing him to make choices, and then punishing whatever he does.
Ooh. I feel like Cookietic, he's been whiffing quite a few grabs. He has to be a bit more careful about when he's going for those. Yes, grabbing is generally fairly safe, but I think Shinjoebi is starting to catch on to that.
Especially because...
Ooh!
So pretty.
Very good stuff. Shinjoebi just makes this look like art.
And with rage, Shinjoebi's actually getting really close to taking another...
Yep, that's it. That's the read. Put him into such a pressure situation. I mean, Shinjoebi adapted really well. He kept landing on top of Ike, and usually it's not something you want to do, but because it was a way of adapting to Cookietic's playstyle, it worked really well. Because Cookietic was waiting to punish landings, but Shinjoebi was able to keep it, mix it up enough, and space it well enough where he'd always be out of that range for a tilt, an up tilt, because that's what killed him a couple times, as well as a grab.
Great adjustments by Shinjoebi after that second game. Made it look like Cookietic didn't have an option in the whole set.
Yeah, it's just a matter of playing the footsies games to the point where you just have the better frames. You have the attacks that are beating the frames of your